To throw, okay, all right. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I saw this one and it actually made me laugh out loud. I'm sweating. Hello beautiful people and welcome back, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. If you are new here, hey, what's up? My name's Dani, and in this video, I'm doing something, I don't know why I'm holding up my phone. In this video, I'm doing something that I've been wanting to do for the longest time, and something that you guys have actually been wanting to see for a while, and that is a completely honest, completely transparent college Q&A. So the other day I did something a little different and I went on the YouTube creator tab and I asked you guys for some of your most intriguing, juicy, intense college questions, and you guys definitely delivered. I have received so many incredible questions that I have been wanting to answer for a really long time, and also I wish I had someone answer these questions for me before I went into college. So hopefully this video can be kind of helpful, and as I answer all of your intriguing questions, I'm going to be doing my makeup. Don't you worry, I'm not going to be staying like this the entire video. I actually did a video like this, very similar, like this exact same format about 2 months ago, and you guys seem to love it. So if you guys haven't seen that, I'll make sure to link it in a card right up here. But with all that being said, I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's just get into it. I'm jumping in right now with the Maybelline Dream Fresh BB cream that I've been using literally since middle school, and putting this all over my face, like one does with BB cream. As I'm sure if you guys can tell, my face is significantly paler than the rest of my body, and the reason for that is I don't really like to tan my face. I always load up on a bunch of SPF on my face during the summertime because I don't really want to get wrinkles in the future. I would love to be able to look like my mom looks right now. I don't even know how old my mom is, but if I can look like that when I am her age, that is just a goal because my mother is beautiful. So I will definitely opt for the safer alternative for my skin, but that is definitely a personal preference. And now that I'm done with all of that, I'm gonna go in and set my face. I'm using the Maybelline something or other setting and perfecting loose powder. Again, I've been using this product forever and I love it. But as I do this, I'm going to answer the first question, which is a really, really important one. It says, do you wish that you started your college process earlier, / what would you change about your college application process? As for timing, I definitely started my college application process around the same time, if not earlier, than a lot of other people were starting their process. I started very early on in the summer before my senior year. So by the summer before my senior year, I was already starting on my essay and I was already looking at Common App. So I was definitely on time, if not a little bit early than the rest of my peers. However, there were quite a few things that I would change about my process as a whole. The first of which, and the main important one, was that I didn't really apply to many reach schools at all. I have always been one of those people that have really, really big dreams. So I had all of these schools that I really wanted to get into that realistically, with my grades, I couldn't get into. But these were schools that I had my heart set on, and there were quite a few of those. So I wasn't really focusing on anything else. I was sending in those applications, I was doing interviews and all that stuff. And at the end of the day, no matter how much effort I put into showing the school that I really wanted to be there, if my grades didn't line up, they weren't going to accept me. And because of that, I didn't get accepted into a large majority of the schools that I applied to. Another great question that I got is, what do you wish someone had told you before going into your freshman year of college? And I actually did a video just like this where I discussed, I think, about 15 things that I wish someone had told me before my freshman year. So if you guys want to see that, I'll have it linked in a card right up here. But I think my main thing, and I'm pretty sure I talked about this in that video, but my main thing that I wish someone could just like go back to when I was crying with my friends before leaving for freshman year and just like shake me and tell me was that I can't doubt my ability to make friends. I am one of those people where I've had pretty much the same friends since 5th grade. I mean, I started my acting school when I was in 5th grade, and those people have been in my life ever since, and they are among my favorite people in the entire world. And then on top of them, I made my other best friends at school in 7th grade. So for the most part, before going to college, I hadn't really made any new friends. So if I could go back and tell myself one thing, it'd be to not doubt my ability to make friends. I was doubting my abilities to like be a human, like be able to talk to new people and like get people to like me. I don't know, it was so bizarre, but if I could go back and tell myself one thing, it would definitely be that. And now before I answer more questions, I'm going to go in and bronze my face. I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer as always, and this thing is my lifesaver because my face just doesn't tan, nor do I really want it to tan. So this thing, just night and day, man, night and day. When I was reading these questions for the first time, I saw this one and it actually made me laugh out loud because the answer is just no. But this one girl asks, are guys more mature in college? And I really wish I could say that they are, and I can't generalize whatsoever because there are some guys that I've met in college that are far more mature than any of the guys I ever knew in high school. But for the most part, guys are not more mature in college, at least up until junior year they're not. In the future, I'm sure they will be, but as of right now, the answer is sadly no. I also got a ton of questions asking about the social life at Loyola and if I ever felt any pressure to go out during freshman year and if you need a fake ID. So I'm going to try and summarize these as quickly as possible. So no, I never really felt any pressure to go out in freshman year or at all throughout my 2 years of college. I think that one is definitely more dependent on who you surround yourself with, not the school that you go to, because I have never felt any pressure from my friends to go out or not go out or anything like that. So that is definitely more dependent on the people that you surround yourself with and whether or not they are into peer pressure. I don't know, I think that's kind of dumb. But as for the social life at Loyola, because I know a few of you guys are going there, the social life at Loyola definitely takes place off of campus. There isn't too much of a social life on campus. I mean, there definitely can be, but for the most part, it takes place off of campus. And as for a fake ID, if you do choose to go off of campus to have your social life and you do choose to try and go to the bars, there are more often than not bartenders manning the door and checking IDs. So if that's something that you're into, I would definitely keep that in mind. I also got quite a few questions about the expenses of college and how expensive it really is. And I don't think that the people asking this question are regarding the tuition. I think they're talking about like personal expenses. So one thing I will say is that college is definitely expensive. Whether you're taking Ubers or you're going out to eat or like going shopping with your friends, it's just you're living your normal life. So just like keep in mind how much money you spend on a normal day-to-day basis, but you don't have your parents there constantly telling you, no, you don't need that. No, don't spend that much money. So it's kind of up to you. And I think my number one piece of advice when it comes to handling the expenses is that you are never too young to get a job. I have been very lucky to kind of have income rolling in since I was younger because of this amazing YouTube channel and because of you amazing people watching this video. So I have been very lucky in that regard. But then in addition to that, my past 2 summers, I've had a paid internship. So I have done a really good job, I think, at making money for myself and saving my money. Yeah, no, I definitely sounded like your mom just then, but I mean, if I've learned anything, it's that moms are always right and you never really want to see it. So if you're not going to listen to your mom in this situation, listen to me. And now, before I finish answering questions, I am going to do my eyebrows really fast. I found that this is a lot less hassle and it's a lot faster than doing my normal eyebrow routine. And during the summer, I just don't really have patience to do my makeup for like an hour and a half because I usually have other things to do. So I have been opting for the Glossier Boy Brow product. I love this thing and it takes like 2 seconds, not even. I also just think it looks so much more natural. Like, why haven't I always been doing this? Let me know. So like, these are the reasons why I'll never claim to be a makeup artist of any, or even a beauty guru. No, makeup artist is pushing it too much. Like, I'll never even claim to be a beauty guru because I don't really know what I'm doing. I know it works for my face. I don't really know what works for other people's faces. This question has lots and lots of thumbs ups. So I'm assuming a good amount of you guys want me to answer this question, and I think this question is very important to talk about, so I would like to be that big sister that you guys might need, or best friend that's already in college that you want to talk about this stuff with, so that is the reason why I'm answering this question. But a lot of you guys clearly want to know what the hookup culture is like in college, and I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. Hookup culture is very, very prevalent in college. It's something that you hear about since you are so little, watching all of these movies where people go to college. It's very prevalent. And I personally, and this is where personal opinions come in, and I do not want fights breaking out in the comments, please. I personally don't see an issue with it at all. I think especially in college, we are at the point in our lives where we are all able to make our own decisions, and we are old enough to know what is right for us and what isn't right for us and what's safe and what's not safe. So we are finally getting to that age where we don't really need to be told what to do, or we shouldn't have to be able to be told what to do. And the way that plays into hookup culture is people are going to participate, and then there are going to be people who don't. And I think the main thing that you have to keep in mind is don't judge people based on their decisions. I so often hear people judging other people based on their decisions to or to not hook up with guys in college, and I just don't really see how it makes that big of a difference. Like, just do whatever makes you happy on your own time, and I mean, who really cares? Moral of the story, do whatever the hell you want to do. Do whatever the hell makes you happy, because, I don't know, it's your life, it's not anyone else's. What the heck was that? Hello, who are you? I've been watching a lot of James Charles recently, and I can just hear all of his commentary if he ever were to watch this video, because he definitely has just so much critique for me, because these are just not like normal makeup techniques whatsoever. But I will say that this is what works for me, and I haven't really been all about taking forever to do my makeup, so this is what I found is the most effective and that I like the most on my face. Ooh, I'm sweating! Like, someone remind me to never film in front of this window ever again. And now, just to finish off the eyes, I'm going to throw on, okay, all right. And now, just to finish off the eyes, I'm going to be putting on a little bit of my Maybelline Great Lash Mascara and layering that with, where are you? My Clinique High Impact Mascara. This was a freebie. This has been in my makeup collection forever. Two things that I absolutely love, and they make my lashes look really long, but also really natural, which is clearly something that I've been kind of into. All right, people, that is it for my video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please make sure to let me know in a comment down below, and subscribe if you have not done so already. I personally love filming videos like this because I get to help you guys with issues that maybe people aren't helping you with before you go to college. So if you got literally anything out of this video, please make sure to let me know, because that means I kind of did my job. Again, like I said, make sure to subscribe to this channel if you have not done so already, because there is just so much fun content coming your way so soon, and I don't want you to miss a single second of it. And make sure to go follow me over on my Instagram if you have not done so already, because I just got back from a really fun vacation and I was posting a lot. Like a lot. But with all that being said, I will talk to you guys very, very soon in my next video. And I love you guys so much. Bye!